and asked for his help in learning to count. He agreed with a smile and told them that counting could be fun if they used their imaginations. Mr. Johnson gathered some pebbles and handed each boy 10 stones. Sitting in a circle on the grass, he began to teach them by placing one stone at a time in a line. "One," he said, pointing at the first stone. "Can you all say?" Once upon a time in a small village, there were 3 boys named Tom, Jack, and Sam. They were best friends and loved playing outside together. One sunny day, as they sat under a big oak tree, they realized they couldn't count beyond 10. They decided it was time to learn how to count up to 20. The 3 boys approached their wise and patient neighbor, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson used different animals, fruits, or shapes to help the boys relate the numbers to real-life objects. For example, he would say, 6, like 6 oranges in a bowl, or 12, like 12 frogs in a pond. The boys listened attentively and repeated after him each time, learning the numbers with ease. They laughed and giggled as Mr. Johnson made funny compare. 1? Excitedly, the boys echoed, 1. They eagerly awaited instructions for the next number. Mr. Johnson repeated the process, placing the second stone beside the first. 2, he exclaimed, pointing at the 2 stones. The boys immediately repeated, 2. The boys were catching on quickly. They eagerly continued, counting higher and higher. Sons, making learning even more enjoyable. By the end of the day, the boys had mastered counting up to 20. They thanked Mr. Johnson for his wonderful teaching and ran home to show their new skill to their parents. From that day on, the boys counted everything they saw. Whether it was the flowers in a garden or the stars in the night sky, they could count them all effortlessly. They realized that learning could be fun and exciting, especially with a little imagination. Tom, Jack, and Sam remained best friends throughout their lives, always remembering the lesson they learned under the oak tree. And whenever they saw Mr. Johnson, they would greet him with a big smile, grateful for his help in teaching them the joy of counting.